YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the start of a new season with Newcastle, where, of course, our aim is going to be Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. You can see on the far right there, we have already played the Community Shield, and we did win. We beat Manchester United 2-1, and just played really well. They ended up getting a consolation goal. But nonetheless, we ended up winning, so that's good. Another trophy to Kitty. As you say, you can see the Carabao Cup. We actually ended up drawing Manchester United in the third round. That is absolutely brutal. Look at the list of teams up there. I could probably quickly spot 10 other teams that I'd like to play over Manchester United, but you're going to have to play those bigger teams. You're going to win anyways, so might as well get one of them out of the way. Champions League. The exactly. Oh, I can do. How about I do this? Filter. Just go Champions League. So this is who we have to play in the Champions League this year. We got Freiburg, Rennes, Leipzig, Benfica, Besiktas, Monaco, Barcelona, and Ajax. Unbelievably easy for us. That's an incredible incredible draw that we got there, and who we are actually going to which is awesome. But you guys are all here to see some new signings, and let me tell you what, we have gone all out on signings. I don't know what to say. We just had to do it. Let's look at the transfers and history. It looks a little inflated because of one specific transfer, but it's not going to reach that amount, at least not in my lifetime. So I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, the big man in here, Rafael Leao. Cody Gakpo did leave to Real Madrid in the summer. He wanted to leave. He was very unhappy because I can't remember what the promise was, but I broke the promise. And Leao, very expensive signing. One of the few that I felt like was an improvement on Gakpo that was willing to come play with us. I looked at the likes of Sandro Martinez, Osheim, whatever you say it, Vlahovic, and nobody wanted to come and play. I was hoping that winning the Premier League would make some people a little quicker to come and play with us, but it doesn't case. So Leao had to break the bank on him. We did. You can see Cody Gakpo left 72 million, not quite as much as I had wanted, but he was starting to cause a fuss. So Gakpo left, Longstaff, Dan Burn, Trippier, Otamendi, Almiron, Schär. We just had a lot of people. Sucks, but it had to happen. So we brought in LaCroix. Again, another defender that wanted to come and play here, willing to come and play here. Wasn't overly expensive. 40 million for a player of quality is just fine with me. Brought in Angelo here. Angelo, I say. Look at the potential. 21 million. He's dirt cheap. He'll come in and play. He'll be a backup. He'll come in. Carmona is a loan to guaranteed purchase. Pretty good. I mean, look at him. He could grow into something pretty awesome. Really needed another right back for backup, and he did the job nicely. We did have a couple of transfers in here. Shelter up. Again, brought in another youngster. Left wing. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Left wing, he will play whenever. 22 million. He's young. Look at him. Looks incredible, obviously. And who else? Goldie. Again, 51 million. But it goes up to that over a number of years. Striker can play kind of on the wings. Looks like an incredible young talent. very, very excited for him. And the Ola, again, another youngster, 57 million, can go up to 50. Incredible. Look at him. I mean, a 20-year-old Italian will play probably quite a bit this season, actually. Then the other big one, Enzo Fernandez, only 43.5 million. I could not say no to that. I wanted a little bit more of an attacking midfielder. We have quite a few defensive in Declan Rice, Garte. So I wanted to bring someone in, and for 43 million, Enzo Fernandez is that man. I don't believe else left. Yeah, no one else really left. So, a couple of horrible things have happened to me, to the team, I should say, over the beginning stages here. Bruno Guimaraes has a bit of damaged cruciate ligament. Expected to be out for 8 months. I think he's already passed quite a bit of it, so we got 4 to 6 more. Really unfortunate for us. Such a good midfielder that it does stink having him out. What I will probably typically do is move Rice back into Garte spot, ball winning midfielder, and I will have Guimaraes up. Rice currently is playing, and that is what our starting lineup's going to be when everyone is healthy. The healthy part is the issue. Obviously, we've been going through crazy. Leao has pulled knee ligaments in a couple of spots and just came back. So, and he's played 2, 3 goals, 0. He's gonna be good. I'm excited for it, and he can play left wing, kind of take over for Alan St. Maximum, and youngster Goldie, or then build her up. So yeah, that is or the new players coming in. We'll go ahead and look at our start to the season. 2-1 win over Manchester United. Field, fantastic result. 2-1 win over Man City. 2 goals for Leao, 1 for Holland. Better striker. Probably Holland, but still. Leao wins that one. 2-1 victory. That was fantastic for us. 2-0 over Leicester. 0-0 draw against Everton. Not ideal, but not a loss. Brentford 1-0. And Tottenham Forest 2-1. So that leads us to today with West Ham coming up, and we'll go ahead and play that game. I did just want to go over subs and players in and everything like that. Yeah. Other things to look at. Let's look at you. Again, projected to finish 4th. Nobody in the media dream 11. Very, very, very annoying. One thing that happened that is sickening, by the way, and luckily this happened after played them. You can see over here a little man by the name of Vinicius Jr. on Manchester City. We went out and we bought Leao, and I thought that was an incredibly expensive purchase. City went out and bought Vinny Jr. Saying Pep still in. They also bought Nuno Mendes. They sell Kanji, Alvarez, Gomez. Nuno Mendes, Frimpong, and Vinny. And outs. Cole Palmer to us was last season. That's incredible. The other thing that I'm confused by is Chelsea. I don't know why they popped up. Luis Alberto, Colts, Pick. Sterling was sold to Madrid. Did they have Gabriel Barbosa, which is typical. Joel Matip. They did buy loan Asensio. Todibo, interesting. Gomez, very interesting. How all of a sudden they are believed good enough to finish second, above Liverpool. They bring. Oh, they got and wow, good for them. Uh, Another youngster, I assume. Yeah. Timmy Abram and Tepso. Interesting. Very surprised by signings. Vieira is the new manager for Arsenal. Bring in Svanberg and Turam. Nelson. Miners last year. All interesting. Okay, well, so needless to say, it's going to be a very interesting season with the likes of Junior coming in. Endrick, I'm excited to see if he plays at all. Erling Haaland, Harry Kane still playing, Raul Jimenez, Alan Velasco. Interesting signing there. Gonna be a good season. So let's go ahead. We'll come back for the West Ham game. Yeah, we'll come back for the West Ham game. We'll play. We'll see how our team looks, and we'll go from there. Hold on 1 second. And we are here for the West Ham game. I seem to have figured out a way to find the most injury-prone people in the world. Liao out for 3 to 4. So it's going to be a little while before we are able to see him play again. I mean, I just don't know what to do. We're getting injured left and right. It's good for us, but nonetheless, we are here at the West Ham game. Let's go ahead and hop in and see how we can do with our kind of new look team minus Liao and Ugarte's back from injury. He's gonna have to be subbed off pretty early, I imagine. West Ham, Skmaka, Renato Sanchez, Suchek, Ben Davies, Gosen, Ben Johnson, Ariola. A pretty similar team to what they currently have. I see Rafa Benitez has made his way into West Ham management. Earlier today, it looks like Tottenham beat Arsenal 2-0. LaCroix will do well there. Bijlow, Gvardiol, Dest. Our team is almost unrecognizable from when we first took over, which is probably a good thing. But it does take time to kind of let all the new signings gel, and but hopefully we can go ahead and start the season off hot, or continue starting it off. Okay. Bijlow with a good save there. Doing okay possession-wise, just not turning it into shots on target, which is awesome. But without Liao in there, it's something that should be able to be improved upon, hopefully. Sanchez already on a yellow card for that. Guardiola does well. Get forward here. Enzo into Rice. Great ball into St. Into Trisoldi. Great goal. Second goal this season. Trisoldi's going to end up getting more playing time than I imagined due to the injury of Leao, but who cares? He's doing well, and it'll help develop him nonetheless. 25 minutes in. Still only the one shot on target, which is worrisome, but okay, here we go. Another highlight. Guardiola here. St. Maximin. In. Cole Palmer misses a sitter somehow. was a good save. As tries to play a ball, good header back by LaCroix. Bigelow with it. Obviously, this season, what we're focusing on is Champions League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup. We need to win those trophies, hopefully this season, or Champions League, not so much, but we need to win a couple of trophies this season. That was an interesting goal. Cole Palmer not starting the season off as well as I would like, but I guess. In the back of the net, that's all that matters. Trasoldi with 2 into halftime. Stats-wise, we're doing well. Possession-wise, not a ton of shots. I shouldn't say that. Not a ton of shots that have been on target. But we are 2.64 to their 0.45 XG. Ugarte, we're getting close to 60 minutes here. Probably going to look to sub him. Get Ugarte off. We'll go ahead and put Elliot Anderson. Is Sala on attack. And that's looking good there. So that all looks acceptable for now. 60 or 55 minutes gone. Ugarte just, I don't want to re-injure him. We're already light on midfielders with Bruno being out for the next 6 to 8 months. And West Ham almost scores through Skamaka. Enzo will take, what can he, never mind, into the highlight. 60 minutes officially gone now. Still 2-0 up. Doing okay. Rapora will recover. Back to Gavardiol. Palmer just can't figure out how to score, apparently. Enzo struggling for fitness a wee bit. Let's go ahead and pull him off. Joel Linton can come in. Fielder. Let's see. Who else struggling? Jess struggling. Target can come. And go ahead and go forward with that. See what happens here. 2-0 is a good victory, though. So if we can see this out, I'll be... Joel Linton almost comes in and scores a goal. Guardiol. Referee. Disgusting. Oh, just a warning, huh? Shoot. Doesn't really matter because we're winning, but I would like to have been a little bit better in front of goal. 20 shots, only 6 on target is very disappointing. But that's going to do it. Referee, blow the whistle. Ref. Whistle. Referee. That should do. Thank you. Holy cow. Okay, there you have it. 2 goals for Trasoldi. A good little win for us. And we can move on. Our next game is in the Champions League. Oh, I've got issues. I've got registration issues. Biggest problem. Trasoldi can't play. That's going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for our first episode here of the start of the season. We're not gonna do the Freiburg game. Let's go ahead and come back for the Manchester United game and the Rennes Champions League game to see how we're doing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about all of my signings. Let me know what you would do if you had 300 million. Would you buy a Rafael Leao, or would you have done someone differently? It is, I guess, now. I've already done it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.